untangle the semantics of selling. She needs to think, Jules. Truly think about the go-go game of doom. The grand deception and the poker game of doom. Otimont. As Colette retreated from the emerald pint, ostensibly to contemplate the philosophical nuances of sales, Julian turned to Logan. Logan, old pal, you've got to do me a favor. A colossal one, truly. The opportunist smirked. Oh, Jules, Mott will, but only if you will do me a favor. One of my many requests for services rendered. Omni. Okay's, Logan. He envy. Deal. If you do me this favor, Modluglung come up to you and finally fix that leaky faucet you've been complaining about. It's making a dreadful dripping noise that even Mott can hear from 2 blocks away, apparently. One's eyes widened. Good. How'd, and then, Jules. Once you in my bathroom, perhaps we can turn the lights off, and then you can turn me on to the art of fine plumbing, old chum. Chum. It's a tantalizing prospect. Bon. Julian recoiled. Logan, you despicable. Disgustingly despicable. Okay, deal. What is it you want me to do, besides fixing your plumbing, and presumably your entire emotional landscape? Finally sobered slightly. Mott, just want you to buy some stuff from Colette. Jules, her new Easy Time Cosmetics, you know? She's utterly smitten with this new sales venture. Bless her cotton socks. Aunt Julian stared. Wait, from her? From her, after all this? A deal, Jules. A full, legal, notarized deal. Will you really do that? For old Logan? For the sake of apartment harmony, even? Logan asked, genuinely surprised by the offer. Maltized. Oh, great, Julian exclaimed, a mischievous plan already forming in his mind. Well, Logan, just hang out here for a couple of seconds, all right? Don't move, don't breathe, don't divu, even think about going anywhere. Mot Luglung call Colette out here in a moment. Wendy, to this exchange, with growing suspicion, nudged Julian. Jules, what are you up to? Mort have a terrible feeling about this. A premonition of imminent farce. Only slid. Julian merely grinned, a twinkle in his eye. Just watch, Genny. Observe the master at work, orchestrating a benevolent deception for the greater good of Colette's fragile self-esteem. He then leaned over the table, cupping his hands. Colette, get out here, darling. There as a potential buyer. Onybin. Colette, looking rather deflated, shuffled back towards their table. Jules? What is it? Mott was just trying to understand how go can also encompass sit conceptually. Quilby. Logan? Here. Colette. And he's a potential customer. Why don't you try to sell him some stuff, honey? Julian prompted, practically pushing her towards Logan. Olette frowned. But Jules, Mott did already. Mott tried, earlier. Don't you remember? He said no. He was quite adamant. He also said something about my cologne, reminding him of his ex-girlfriend's rather aggressive potpourri. Whispered urgently. It'll be different this time, Colette, Mott promise. Just be you. And, remember, go. And also that no means yes thing. It's all interconnected, you see. Symptomatized. Colette, bewildered but trusting, turned to Logan. Lana, Mott have this fantastic new face cream. It's infused with micro pearls and the essence of mountain daisies, designed to combat the ravages of modern life. On a picture of polite surrender, sighed dramatically. Mott Luglung, take it, Miss Dubois. Just give it a chance, Colette. Here's my money, all of it. Endless. Yeah, Logan, once you try it, you will. Maud promise. Here, take another bottle. For good measure. Colette babbled, her enthusiasm suddenly rekindled. Ovly decised. Logan, accepting the bottle with a pained expression, managed a weak smile. Please, Miss Dubois, did you save this for me? Just drop it off any time. My complexion requires immediate intervention. Here's another $50 for your valiant efforts. Bosite, clutching the money, her eyes shining. Ve capite had pure joy. Jules, it works. It actually works. Mot sold something, and it's all because of your help. You're a sales genius, Jules, we said. Do you feel better now, Coco? Truly? Una Jules's. Mot feel fantastic. You know something? Mot really can sell. Absolutely. Go, go, go. It really works. She then paused, a truly terrifying realization dawning on her face. Unting a bite. Jules. Mot with full time. Yes. That's what Mot Luglung do. Tomorrow, Mot met going to quit my job at the pet groomers and become a full-time easy time cosmetics magnate. This is my calling, my destiny. One jaw dropped. Jenny, who had witnessed the entire disastrous sequence, paled. Hold it, Colette. Jules. Mot, don't want her to quit her job. The pet groomers actually paid her. On you intently. Genny, and it's entirely your fault. Julian snapped, realizing his benevolent deception had backfired spectacularly. My cunning plan has turned into a calamitous career shift. Untrefend. My fault? Jules? Jenny exclaimed, throwing up her hands. Mot just wanted to cheer her up. Mot couldn't stand seeing her so unhappy, her chest heaving with sobs, her hopes dashed like a particularly fragile souffle. Wessel Wicklet. Her life is potentially ruined, Jenny, and you re-looking at her chest for her sobs, concertized. Modvoy. Jewel! Jenny protested vehemently. I was looking at her heaves, the profound undulations of distress. It's a completely different anatomical focus, you understand, obedient in taste. Julian threw his hands up in exasperation. We have got to convince Colette that she absolutely cannot sell, and then we've got to convince her not to quit her newfound ambience enhancement job. The one with the dogs. Gonna for yours? Jenny asked, desperation creeping into her voice. She thinks she is a sales prodigy now. A bit intergeist. He smiled, raying, then a wicked grin spread across his face. Mot, bet, got it. Mot met, going to talk her into going down to Professor Finch's poker game tonight and trying to sell stuff to the guys there. A true acid test for her newfound sales skills. Jenny looked confused. What for? Jules? Wouldn't that just reinforce her delusion of being a sales wizard? Monetized. Think, Julian urged. If Mot do that, then what should you do, brilliant lady of the floral arts? Realization dawned. You should tell the guys not to buy anything from her, Jules. So then she look Luong utterly crash and burn, and give up the whole preposterous idea of selling. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Jules. You truly are a devious mastermind. Ononabe. Good. Julian discerned, of confidence in his new benevolent deception. Well, Mot met, glad I thought of that. Now, let's go prep Professor Finch unsuspecting poker players for their tragic role in Colette's disillusionment. We find Charles Bark. And Dr. Prescott S. Bark, Ormby said. Later that evening, The roper's older